Hey Jim, glad to finally see you back at work.
I wasn't even gone a week, but thanks for the enthusiasm.
So, how was your time off to the retreat?
The retreat? You mean my Alcoholics Anonymous treatment week? It's okay, you don't have to sugarcoat it. It was actually quite horrible.
Sorry to hear that. Do you mind if I ask why it was so horrible?
Well, many reasons. First off, they sit you in this room and make us introduce one another, then we have to say we are alcoholics, which I find rather degrading.
Well, I think they make you admit you're an alcoholic because it is part of the therapy, so that you can admit you have a problem.
I think I admitted I had a problem when I drove 5 hours and willingly showed up to the meetings. But the introductions are the least of my worries. The people that go to these meetings have more problems than just alcohol.
Why do you say that?
Well, for starters, one of the guys that went to the meeting went crazy after only the second day. He thought it was a good idea to start a riot. The only problem was, he was the only person in the riot. He started it by yelling at the counselors, saying he couldn't take it anymore. He proceeded to strip himself of all clothing, and he ran out of the meeting onto oncoming traffic, stole a car, and the police found him a few hours later.
Oh my God. Where did they find him?
They found him on the road, begging the driver of a transport truck that was shipping beer to take him to his leader.
Wow.
Needless to say, because of that incident, they cancelled the rest of the meetings and felt they were entitled to keep all of the money I spent going there. So, I now drink to forget all about it.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
So, will you give me your number now?
No. I'm sorry for the bad news. Anyway, I have to go teach class. You should too, or else your students will think you were too drunk to remember it was a weekday.
Thanks for reminding me. I will see you in the teacher's lounge later.
Try and have a good day.
Good morning, class, although it's not such a good morning for me. I have got a headache due to a hangover, so please try to use your library voices today. I have collected everyone's homework, but I did not receive Lisa's. Lisa, did you do the assignment?
No, Mr. Jim, I did not.
And why did you not do it?
I didn't think it was right to write about why dogs are better than cats. I mean, I have a cat, and I love her.
Lisa, this has to stop. We all know that dogs are better than cats. All your cat has ever done for you is get you a failing grade on this assignment.
But I love my kitty.
Well, we will see how much you love your kitty when I tell your mother you failed to do your homework. Lisa, I understand that you are a very confused girl, so I will give you a second chance by giving you a different assignment. Your assignment will be to take a good long hard look and re-evaluate your life. I mean, do you really want to grow up and be known as the neighborhood cat lady?
No, but I'm only 9.
Yes, so there is plenty of time to save you. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for my mother.
Please don't cry, Mr. Jim. I will do my homework from now on.
It's too late, the damage has already been done. Why would my mother do this to me? She only cared about her cats. I always came second to them.
This is a very classy restaurant. I'm glad you brought me here.
Well, I happen to be the master of romantics, if that's a word. Besides, I was banned from the last restaurant that I brought my date to.
Why? What happened?
Well, I had placed an order for some very hot chicken wings, since I was trying to impress my date, but everything went horribly wrong.
Why? What happened?
Well, after a while of eating them like a champ, my lips were on fire, and no amount of water was working, so I grabbed some ice cubes, and I pressed them against my lips. The ice cubes melted so fast that they melted dripping down onto my pants along with the extra sauce that was on my face. I was a complete mess. The waiter came by, and my lips were numb because of the ice, and when I tried to talk, the words weren't coming out right. So, the waiter thought I was drunk.
Wow, that's hilarious.
The waiter and his manager then asked me and my date to leave, and I tried to explain it was because of the hot sauce, and he said, "Sure, blame it on the hot sauce."
Wow, note to self, never date guys that order wings.
You doing alright, bro?
Yes, apart from my horrible day that is essentially my life.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a bartender. We are therapists in disguise. Don't tell your friends.
Sure. Anyway, my date just told me she didn't want to go out with me again.
Dude, why would she tell you that?
Because I told her about the time I got banned from the last restaurant I went to, with another date.
Dude, why would you tell your chick about another chick? Not cool, bro. Not cool.
It was our first date, and well, keeping a conversation is not easy.
Like, oh my god, your first date? Dude, it's even worse.
You know, for a therapist in disguise, you aren't very helpful.
Hey man, I don't get paid enough for this. Okay? It's the government that keeps me like this. Like dude, our political system is in the toilet. You want me to care? Change the government wages.
If you don't mind, I think I will just have another drink.
Sure bro. Just remember, you are a sheep. Just another number the government counts before they go to sleep.
You know, being optimistic wouldn't hurt. Did your parents not give you the doll you wanted when you were a little girl?
My parents never cared what I wanted. They only wanted me to be a doctor or engineer.
Would I by chance be able to get this beer to go?